Okay, let's get right into it. You hear the words sustainable and circular thrown around all the time, right? They sound like they could be the same thing, and they're definitely related. But they actually represent two very different and really powerful ideas about how we make, well, everything. And that brings us to the big question. I mean, we all have a pretty good feel for what sustainable means, but what's the deal with circular? And more importantly, why should you even care about the difference? Well, it turns out it matters a lot. To really wrap our heads around this, I want you to think of a simple metaphor. It's the umbrella versus the loop. Trust me, this little mental picture is going to make everything click. So here's how it breaks down. Think of sustainable design as this huge umbrella. It's the big, overarching goal, right? The dream. Now, on the other hand, you've got circular design, and that's the loop. It's a specific, nuts and bolts system designed to actually get us there by eliminating waste. One is the destination, and the other, it's the map.
Let's start under that big umbrella. The classic definition of sustainable design. This one's from the famous Brundtland report. It's all about thinking ahead. It's this idea that what we do today shouldn't mess things up for the people who come after us. It's a really noble and, frankly, an absolutely essential goal.
Now for the loop. Circular design is way more hands-on. It's a tangible system, a game plan. The point here isn't just to do less bad. The point is to create a system where, from the very beginning, everything is designed to be used, reused, and remade, so we don't have to keep digging up new stuff from the planet.
So why is this so critical? Why is having a specific game plan so important? Well, it all comes down to one single, jaw-dropping statistic. People call it the 80% rule, and this is where things get really serious. 80%. Think about that. The huge majority of a product's total impact on the environment, all the pollution, all the waste, it's already locked in before that product is even made. This means the single biggest chance we have to make a difference is right there, at the drawing board.
So if the design phase holds all the power, then circularity is the blueprint. It's not just wishful thinking, it's a playbook, with clear strategies on how to design things differently.
And this whole circular system, it's really built on three core moves. Number one, slowing flows, which just means making things last longer. Number two, closing flows. That's all about turning old products into new ones. And number three, narrowing flows. Basically, using less stuff to begin with. You put those three together, and you've got your infinite loop. And here's what that actually looks like. Slowing flows, that's designing a phone that's easy to repair, or a jacket that's so well made you'll have it forever. Closing flows, that's designing a bottle that can be turned into another bottle, not just downcycled into something else. And narrowing flows, that's just being super efficient from the start. Each one is a different way of attacking the problem of waste. And here's what's so important to get. Circular design isn't just a nice, fuzzy idea. It's a science. It's a technical discipline. The whole point is to make improvements you can actually measure, not just hope for. It's about building systems that are intentionally and verifiably better for the world.
But, and this is a big but, this whole system doesn't work with just smart materials and clever factories. It's missing a key ingredient. It's missing us, our choices, our behaviors. They're what keeps the loop spinning.
And this is where it gets really cool. Designers are now thinking about how to design for our behavior. Like, how do you make a product that people actually want to share? How do you design something with emotional durability so we fall in love with it and take care of it? And of course, how do you make things that are so easy to repair that we actually do it instead of just throwing them away?
And that right there is the big takeaway for all of us. You can make something 100% recyclable, but if no one bothers to actually put it in the right bin or fix it when it breaks, the loop is broken. The most brilliant circular design makes you want to be part of the system. It makes it easy and even satisfying. Okay, so let's put it all together. We've seen how sustainability is the big picture vision, and circularity is the practical, step-by-step plan to get us there. And that leaves us with one last, kind of provocative thought to chew on. Let's just boil it down to its simplest form. If sustainable design is the place we want to get to, a future that works for everyone, then circular design is the detailed, turn-by-turn map that shows us exactly how to get there without getting lost. So I'll leave you with this question. Think about the last thing you threw in the trash. Now, what if the very idea of trash is just a design flaw? What if that thing you threw away was designed from day one on purpose to never become waste in the first place? That's the future that circular design is trying to build.